We're live. Lakeville South taking on Woodbury. Lakeville South in maroon. Woodbury in white. 25 seconds and we'll get started. Two goalies dressed for Lakeville. Brock, Maverick, and Uncle's Bay at right, Glancy and Schillings behind them. Oh, trouble. Brock behind the net in the corner sends it back to Schillings at the point. Oh. He gets picked by 29. Here comes 29. And we got a penalty on Miles for hooking. Giving South a power play right away here in the first period. Just 23 seconds played in the first. Woodbury draws their first. Hensler and Glancy with Maverick and Mason Uncle's Bay. Uncle's Bay. Ooh, bounces, ice it. Just tried to get a tip there in the neutral zone. Didn't work for Mav. We'll try it again. Maverick with the face-off. South has it, back to the point. Mason Uncle's Bay pressure, sent down wide right to the corner. On the wall, put on net. Glancy was there, takes it away, tries to move it up for Maverick. Kicked by South and moved right back in. Shot deflected by Toby to the wall, 95. Tries to settle it down. 50 seconds left in the power play. Glancy able to clear it. Picked up by Maverick. He's got Mason. They're short-handed, remember. Out to the high slot for Hensler. He skates it in. Fakes. Hensler behind the net, 1-on-5. Out come Newman and Pajtic. Hensler with the puck. Sends it over to Pajtic. Pajtic slings it around. 30 seconds left in the power play. Gleniani on the wall. will dig it off. Ooh, keeps it in, gets it to Pidich. We're still shorthanded, remember. 15 seconds in the power play. Sent on net. Nope. Newman in the corner. Kills it. Uh-oh. Number 85 brings it in for South. 10 seconds left in the power play, and now we're 5-on-5. Shot on goal. Picked up by Newman. Full strength. Here comes Newman. Gets stopped in between. 23 picks it up, still in the zone, and finally cleared to Hensler. Hensler cuts center, goes left. Up front, oh! Just past Gliniani. Pidich gets tripped in the corner, and South will go to the penalty box. Back-to-back penalties early in the first. One for Woodbury, one for South, and Woodbury with a power play. Glancy and Schillings behind Newman, Gliniani, and Van Leer. Back to Schillings. Across the Ollie. Ollie, slinger. Ooh, hit a bunch of pads, comes out hot. Schillings able to keep it in the zone. Piled up in the corner. Newman fights for it. Gets it back. Glancy. Quick back door? No. Drops it for Gliniani on the wall. Glinny from the dot. Couldn't get a strong shot on it. Defense there by South. Van Leer comes away with it. Drops it for Glancy on the wall. Glancy back to Van Leer at the point. Across to Schillings. Kept it in back to the neutral zone with pressure from 5. Schillings goes past Newman. Trips up. Misplayed. Newman takes it right back in. Bjorn, shot. Ooh, post. Back to the point for Glancy. Glancy quickly across to Schillings. Schillings sends it low. No tip. Puck just slides across. Gliniani on the wall. Comes away with it in the circle. Sends it behind the net for Newman. Newman looking for Van Leer up front. Gets foiled by 33. Van Leer up front, shot. Good save. Good pass from Van Leer to Gliniani. Newman there for the rebound, but it was tied up by 39 in the goal. Friend, Boomer, and Fleeman from right to left. Pidich and Hensler. 16 seconds left in the power play for Woodbury. Still 0-0 game. Sent out by South. Hensler up to Fleeman. Fleeman chips it in for Boomer to chase. Redirect number 17. It's 5-on-5 hockey now. Sent on goal, sent away. Hensler behind the net with Pidich up front. No. Loose on the corner. Fleeman's going to chase after it. Tries to get it centered to Boomer. Does. Boomer skates it in. Tries the back door to Pidich. No dice. Long pass from South. Gets picked up by Dane. Hands it quickly to Boomer. Sends it in to change. Out comes Uncles Bay, Schillings, and Maverick. Maverick back to Dane, bounces past him. Hensler keeps his eyes up. Saucer pass to Maverick. Maverick to Brock. Brock. Ooh, tipped. Schillings, high slot. Chips with Maverick. One-timer blocked, covered up. No, still loose in the far corner for Schillings and Maverick. Schillings off the wall. High slot, excuse me, that was Uncles Bay. Schillings sends it down, tipped around. 23 and 27, messing me up. Mason, Uncles Bay. High slot, drops it to Schillings, inside the circle. Shot, ooh, tipped up into the netting. 8:28 left in the first, still a 0-0 game. Neither team able to capitalize on a power play. Logan, Bjorn, and Asher with Ollie and Miles. I think I'm gonna go first names today, just first names. Miles tries to send it in, hits Bjorn in the back of the leg. Miles sends it in again. Got to the net, but blocker saved. Bjorn, shot, goal. Slips it just past him and makes it 1-0. Bjorn Newman, you'll love to see it. 1-0 Woodbury, 8:13 left in the first period. No change for Woodbury. Logan to Ollie, Ollie. Back and forth in the neutral zone. Good poke by Glancy on 85. Up to Van Leer, poke forward. Van Leer ran out of real estate. 39 able to send it to the corner. Newman shot right in the belly, saved. Levi, Braden, and Robbie come out with Dane and Mason. Braden takes the face off. On the wall for Friend, tries to get it to Pidich, sent back in, kept. Bouncing around, tries to get it over to Hensler. Hensler, shot, wide left, goes all the way to the other side for Mason. Mason with the puck. Keeps it in. Dancing on the line, Mason and Braden. Braden cuts by the dot, shot, gets stopped by the skates up front, and covered up by the goalie. To the wall for Braden, back to Mason. Uh-oh. Interrupted by 5. Hensler, 7. Ooh. No shot on goal there. Still have the puck, tried to center, but Braden kicks it, takes it. Braden gets it out to the neutral zone. South will send it in. They'll change a couple. Dane with the puck to Mason, back to Dane. Oh, just out of reach. South will reset and put it back in. Oh! South able to find an open net after the puck's bouncing all over the place, make it 1-1 with 6:19 left in the first. A lot of hockey left. Brock, Maverick, and Mason in front of Ollie and Miles. Ollie, Mason, over to Brock. Brock on net. And he tips it to himself, right into the glove. Back to Glancy, over to Schillings. Schillings cuts, gets it to Ollie. Ollie inside the circle, shot. Saved right to the belly. Back to Ollie, no, Mason has it on the wall. Hunglesby from the dot, tries to get to Schillings, backhander, bouncing around, and a goal. Goal by Brock Shilkin. Not all that madness in front. South able to bring it in. 5:40 left in the first. 2-1 Woodbury. Schillings tried to drop it for Glancy. Back to the point. Sent in, tipped around. Good save by Toby. Down and ready for it. South on the wall. At the point. Sent down, picked up by Schillings. Miles gets it up to Mason. Mason on the wall. Maverick's there with him. Maverick behind the net. Gets it to Brock. Brock back to Maverick. Maverick in the corner. Back to the point for Hensler. Shot, low, tip, still loose. Knocked away by South. And no icing. Played by Toby, picked up by Dane, moved up to Uncle's Bay to Maverick. Maverick cuts back, no trip call. Brock tries to tie him up over here on the wall. So's Pidich, in comes Asher. Little body collision, pucks around, Van Leer. Gets a shot on goal, sent away. And we got a penalty on Maverick Shilkin for roughing. .434 left in the first. South will have a power play after Maverick Shilkin will sit down for a minute and a half. Mason and Dane out there behind Bjorn and Logan. Back to the point. Sent across. Liniani was all over it. Hensler steps up to it. Ooh. It's going to be a foot race for Newman. Newman cuts back. Ooh, good try. Newman, strong body, pushes through a couple folks there. Hensler jumps on the loose puck in the neutral zone. Get it set to Bjorn. Here comes Bjorn. He's got Logan up front. Stuck on the wall and back out for South. 50 seconds left in the power play for them. Offsides. Shot after the whistle gets defended by Woodbury. You don't like that. Don't take shots on our goalies after the whistle. Even their coach yelled at him. Robbie and Braden with Ollie and Miles for the kill. Back to Miles. Miles skates it back, leaves it for Ollie. Back over to Miles. Ooh. Sent back in by South. 30 seconds left in the power play. 3:30 left in the first period. Here comes Friend. Waits. Back to Glancy at the point. Drops it for Friend. Friend sends it across. Miles will come pick it up. 8 seconds left in the power play. Schillings wrap around. Rebound. Ooh. Back to full strength. Maverick comes out of the box. Miles settles it down. Gets it to Ollie. Up to Fleeman. Fleeman loses at the red line. No, able to dig it in. Tipped around. Here comes 29 against Miles. Ran into traffic. Picked up by his teammate. And that gets poked away. Here comes Braden with Levi behind him. Braden tried to toe drag. Got picked up by 33. Didn't get a chance. Tip. No icing. Hensler will get to it first. Dane comes around. Looking for Mason in front of him. Dane's got momentum, brings it in the right. Dane cuts, stop, shot, rebound. Oh, puck was bouncing around like a top. Fleeman able to settle it down and get it to Pidich. Pidich over to Hensler. Hensler. Pressure, skates in the circle. Little shot from the dot and knocked down, covered up. 2:03 left in the first. 2-1 Woodbury. Maverick and Brock come out with Mason. And behind them is Dane and Mason. Number 19 gets into trouble. Dane around the wall to Mason. Mason up to Maverick. Caught up. South able to bring it back in. Sent on net. Deflected. Ooh, centering pass picked up by Hensler. Here goes Uncles Bay. 3 on 1. Goal. Uncles Bay tucks it. Top shelf. Hey, right here. Three to 1 Woodbury, minute 23 left in the first. Brock and Maverick battle it forward. Mason trying to work. Glancy steps up. He's on the wall in the corner. Glancy behind the net sends it around to Uncles Bay. Uncles Bay on the near wall. Skates it out around the circle of the slot. Stops. Leaves it for Brock on the other corner. A lot of action. Comes out for South. Schilling's good position. Good stop by 85 though. Ooh. Glancy jumps on it. Here comes Ollie. Tuck. Ooh. Stop. Rebound picked up by Mason. Mason. To Maverick, to Miles, over to Ollie. Ollie. Slinger. Knocked down. No rebound try. Comes out to the corner for Uncles Bay. He's tied up. Mason behind the net. Loose puck. Blocked by Glancy to the corner again. South. Sends it around, and that's your first period. 3 to 1 at the end of one. Be back in the All right, we're back for the second period. 3 to 1 Woodbury over Lakeville South. Logan, Bjorn, and Asher with Mason and Dane. Dane turns it up. A little back and forth here. Dane got hurt at the blue. And we got a whistle. Hensler shaking up pretty good on that. Gliniani from Newman, backhander. Ooh, just stopped. Little backhander from Gliniani gets stopped again, and that gets sent down for an icing. We'll come back down here. Hensler pretty shaken up. Looks like he's going to be okay, but something got him. Braden, Levi, and Robbie with Ollie and Miles. Shot, knocked down, stuck on the wall. Loose behind the net for Glancy. Up to Braden. Nope, south. Tried to center it. Oh, Robbie couldn't get it out of the zone. Comes 17. Shot slides across the crease. Glancy fights for it. Moves it forward. Glancy from behind the net. Locks it up. Braden there to help. They'll be out front. Boomer trying to drag it away, excuse me. But South able to clear quickly. Oh, icing called. Dane back on the ice with Mason, so that's good. Forwards are Mason, Maverick, and Brock. Unk. Leaves it for Pidich. Down for Maverick. Battle, battle, battle. South able to clear it. Dane is back here all by his lonesome. Mason comes to help. Mason. Up the wall. Left it back to the neutral zone for South. Pidich brings it in on the right. Uncle's Bay on the wall. Back to Hensler. Hensler, slinger, tip. Ooh, doesn't find a way through. Brock slaps at the knuckle puck. Maverick picks it up. Maverick behind the net battles. South comes away with it. Ooh, good stop by Brock. Oh, what a save. Maverick ran out of real estate there. Brock was trying to help him. 10:23 left in the second period. 3-1 Woodbury. Miles and Ollie with Logan, Bjorn, and Asher. Oh, penalty on Lakeville South after the whistle. Gives Woodbury a power play. Didn't see that. That's good. Back to Glancy. Ollie. Cross to Miles. Miles sends it in. Right to the belly. Back to Miles. Across to Ollie. Ollie. Shot. Ooh, rebound comes out. Still loose. Covered up. Newman wins it back to Ollie. To Miles. Back door to Logan. Back to Ollie. To Logan. Inside the circle. Ooh. Shot gets tipped by the defender's stick. Van Leer sends it back to Schillings. Back to Van Leer. Van Leer makes a move. A lot of pressure. Drops it for Bjorn on the goal line. Bjorn behind the net. Tries to get it bouncing around. Newman on the wall with Glancy back and forth. Newman from the dot. Shot! Up into the netting. Deflected off the defenseman's stick. 43 seconds left in the power play. 9:36 left in the second. Out comes Robbie and Braden with Levi. Levi will take the face off. Braden to his left, Robbie to his right. Dane and Mason, your D-men. Ooh, centering pass by Fleeman gets knocked away. Robbie was looking for it. 30 seconds left in the power play. Dane's got it. To Braden, up to Levi. Levi caught in the middle. Robbie comes in playing strong. Dane skates it in on the right. Dane from behind the net. Back to Mason. Mason to Dane. Dane goes to the corner. Full strength now for Lakeville. Fleeman tries to back it out. Lakeville picks it up. Robbie tries to back check 19. Up to Braden. Braden to Fleeman. Fleeman to Robbie. Robbie tries to push through. 41 slows it down. Woodbury will change. Uncle's Bay on the ice now. 19 blocked by Toby. Up to Unk. Unk over to Braden. Braden up the left, cuts back, drops it for Dane. Dane from the point, sends it in, high, wide left. Loose in the corner for Schillings. Schillings behind the net, tries to squeeze through, gets stopped. Fleeman's there with him. Fleeman sends it to the other side. In comes Brock, tied up on the wall. South able to bring it out against Glancy and Schillings. Ooh, Ollie says no thank you. And they send it around. 7:30 left in the second. 3-1 game, Woodbury. Brock with the puck. Back to the point for Miles. Across to Glancy. Glancy slings it. Tip down. Ooh. And a good save. Uncle's Bay got a tip on it. Might have been high sticking if it counted, but good play by 39 between the pipes. Defense will change for South. Maverick takes the face off. To the wall. Back to Glancy. Glancy sends it down. Knocked away. And out for South. He'll dump and chase. Maverick with the puck now. Gets it to Mason. Uncle's Bay. Oh, what a play! Woo! Maverick to Mason and to Brock. What a goal. 4-1 Woodbury over South. 6:58 left in the second. Great bit of hockey there from the Woodhood. Number 7 against Glancy. He's got number 5, tries to slide it across, no dice. Brock to Mason. Here comes Uncle's Bay. Let's do it again. Shot, ooh, deflected. Maverick has it. Maverick, Glancy from the point, tip, good goal! Uncle's Bay with the tip from Glancy. That's a quick 2 for Mason. Makes it 5-1. You love to see it. Couple good hockey goals there. Asher, Bjorn, and Logan with Mason and Dane behind them. Mason to Dane. Oh, had his head up, tried to get it to Gliniani. Dropped it for Newman, stopped in the neutral zone. Comes Dane. Dane, shot saved. Tried to sneak one in 5-hole. No dice. 6:04 left in the second. Back to Hensler. Heidich. And Asher on the wall. Asher cuts through. Stuck on his skates. Newman helps him. Newman stuck. Asher goes to the wall. Kept in by Heidich. Good to see. Van Leer backs through traffic and sent this side for Dane. Dane, quick move. Back door, tried to see Bjorn, but number 7 got a stick in the way. Bjorn back to the wall for Mason. Heidich tries to step up. Puck comes out. Number 5 has it. Hensler's all over him. Newman with a good back check. Gliniani there to pick up the scraps. And Logan will set us off. Newman. .502 left in the second. Robbie, Levi, and Braden. Levi will take the face off. Miles and Oliver behind them. Back shot, Miles. Slap shot! Glove save. Stuck on the skates, good shot by Robbie. Glancy from the point. Oh, got to Miles. Miles leaves that kid in the dust. Over to Fleeman. Fleeman tried to backdoor to Braden. Got stopped. Robbie comes away with it. Shot. Goal! A beauty by Robbie. Top shelf tuck for Friend. Makes it 6-1. Back to Miles, over to Ollie, a lot of pressure. Try to push it up. Moved in, but Miles quickly there. Miles cuts through 2. Cuts back. Miles still with the puck. Oh, so good. Ooh. A lot of madness going on down here. Glancy gets tied up. Boomer tries to help him. South able to change it, but Dane is there. Ooh, Dane to Fleeman just slipped past everybody. Tipped in, South will change. Here comes Fleeman. Offsides. Brock, Maverick, and Mason with Dane and Mason. Heidich. Sends it around in the corner. Uncle's Bay. Brock. Brock behind the net, tied up with 2. God, he's so good back there. Just battling. I should have that camera just right behind the net. South came away with it, but Brock made him work. 2:30 left in the second, 6-1 Woodbury. Hensler with the puck. Fakes himself out. Here comes Dane. Shot. Glove save, knocked down, still in play. 33 has it. All the way back to Dane. To Mason. Up to Maverick. Maverick. Here comes Maverick. We got a penalty. Apparently it's a penalty on Maverick for interference on Maverick with 2 minutes left in the second. Coach Tom's really confused on how that's a penalty on the guy that has control of the puck that's taken to the net. That gives South a power play here to end the second period for most of it. 6-1 Woodbury. Brock takes the face off. He's got Mason with him, Miles, and Ollie. Ooh, icing called. Uncle's Bay with Brock to his left. Over to Brock. Brock, goal. Shorthanded for Brock from Uncle's Bay. That makes it 7-1 with 1:38 left in the second. Quick shorthander from Mason and Brock. Miles. Over to Ollie. Over to Mason. Puck was bounding around, bounces. Ollie. Here comes Brock. Uncle's Bay across the Shillings. Cuts back. Waits. Oh, barely offside. Good edge work there by Miles. Kill some time. 22 seconds left in the power play for South. 51 seconds left in the period. Bjorn and Asher with Mason and Dane. Maybe get another shorty out of these guys. Mason to Dane. Up to Asher. Asher. Cut, shot. Just wide. Pile up behind the net. Dane takes it, turns it right back up the ice. Ooh! Newman was there, just bounced a little too high. Newman. God, he's so strong. Back to Pidich. It's full strength now for Woodbury. 10 seconds left in the period. Shot. Covered up. 8 seconds left now. Mason and Dane behind Asher, Bjorn, and Logan. Three, two, one. And that's your period. 7-1 after 2, Woodbury with the advantage. All right, we're back to start the third period. Braden, Levi, and Robbie with Dane and Mason. 7-1 Woodbury. 14 minutes left in the game. Back to the point for South. Slinger. Knocked forward. Kept in by 17. Up the other side for Braden. South still working it on the wall. Dane gets it through to Levi. Oh, poke. Good try from Levi to Friend. Pass gets stopped. No icing called. Stuck behind the net. Picked up by Friend. Friend skates it in hard. Behind the net, up to the wall, back to Dane. No. Levi gets entangled. Dane with the puck. Dane up the right side. Ooh. Shot sent away by 32. Stuck on the wall, kept in by Heidich. Friend. Ooh! Sends it in, tipped by Boomer, but catches a pipe. Miles on the ice. Heidich off the wall. Maverick gets to it. Gets poked away. Brock's there with him. Back to Shillings at the point. He's got pressure. Leaves it for Maverick. Maverick from the slot. Blocked by the shin guard. Glancy. Sends it around to the other side. Looks like South will be able to clear it. No. Mason gets it to Maverick. Maverick back to Shillings. Shillings and Maverick working it. Up front, kicked around. South will ice it. Logan and Bjorn and Asher come out. Miles and Ollie remain. .11 of running time left. 7-1 Woodbury. Slap shot from Shillings gets saved. Stuck on the wall. And, 19, but Gliniani's got him in his sights. Oh, didn't even get close. Ollie just took it from him. Gets it to Van Leer. Van Leer. Shot, rebound. Ooh, bouncing puck. Comes out for South. Miles will skate over there, knock it up the wall to Bjorn. We got a penalty on Lakeville South for tripping. And Woodbury will have a power play with 10:20 left in the game, running time. Glancy over to Schillings. Shot. Rebound came off weird for Van Leer. Couldn't get a strong shot on it. And Toby's going to have to play that one. Out to Miles. Uh-oh. Glancy skates it up the left. Glancy still with the puck. Behind the net. Tries to get it back to Schillings. Schillings. Glancy from the, ooh, shot save. .40 seconds of running time in the power play for Woodbury. Braden, Levi, and Robbie out there with Mason and Dane. 30 seconds now, 9 minutes left in the game. 7-1 Woodbury, back to Hensler. Dane fakes, drops it for Robbie, wasn't ready for it. Robbie centering pass, slides past everyone. Pidich has it, across to Hensler. Hensler, shake and bake from the dot, cuts back, shot, goal. What a beauty from Hensler. Just bobbing and weaving, bobbing and weaving. Full strength now with 8:30 left in the game. Hensler able to score that one unassisted with just a couple seconds left in the power play for Woodbury and make it 8-1. Honestly not sure how they scored one. Hensler from the right. Ooh, gives the change up slow puck. Pidich in the corner by himself. Fleeman's there now with Braden. Robbie trying to be back on defense. Dane able to slow him down in the neutral zone. Mason up to Robbie. Leaves it for Boomer. Boomer from the right leaves it for Fleeman. Fleeman. Try to go back door, stopped by South. 7:30 left in the game. Offsides called. Brock, Maverick, and Mason in front of Ollie and Miles now. Maverick sends it to the wall. Sent in for Schillings over to Glancy. Glancy up to Uncle's Bay. Uncle's Bay. We better get down here quick. Tied up in the middle. Now behind the net in the corner. Comes out loose. Schillings will step up. Takes it from the circle. Swings it around the back. Schillings with the puck behind the net. Looking for somebody. Leaves it for Ollie. Ollie going to cut forward? No. Works it behind the net. Glancy. Centering pass? Nowhere. Back to Schillings at the point. Glancy from the circle, sends it up. Deflected, no dice. Uncle's Bay. Brock shot right in the butt of his brother. Back to the point for Glancy. Across for Miles. Miles from the circle. Circles back to the point. Across for Ollie. Ollie drops it to Maverick. Goal line. Centering pass. Flicked around. Oh, bounces past Schilling's stick. Bad hop there for Woodbury, and South pushes it up. Maverick on the wall to Uncle's Bay. Mason. .5:30 left in the game. Number 33 brings it in for South. Schillings pressures him. Puck on the wall for Brock now. Tries to chip it forward to Uncle's Bay. Mason with 1-on-2. He's got Brock with him. Comes Mason. Stick lift. He's strong on his skates. Unbelievable skill. Went down, controlled the puck from his knees, stood back up. Just A+ work. Newman on the ice now at center. Puck for South gets sent back in. Shot saved. Hensler up the middle. Off the wall of Newman. Newman tries to jump in front. South able to stop it. Pidich. Picked up by Dane. Comes Dane. Gliniani. Patience. Ooh, tries to lift one. Ran out of room. Puck slides all the way down to our zone. Newman has it. 4 minutes left in the game. Here comes Bjorn. Here comes Bjorn. Goal. Never a doubt. We'll have to snip that one. 9-1 Woodbury after coast to coast from Newman. Logan, Bjorn, and Asher with Ollie and Miles. Ooh, Glancy gets it to Van Leer. Van Leer from the right. Shot, knocked down, rebound, knocked away. Newman, backdoor to Schillings, just out of reach. Schillings behind the net, runs into 33, pile up back there with Gliniani. Newman trying to look out for him too. Puck's on the wall, 3:10 left in the game. Trying to move it, Van Leer looks. Gliniani comes away with it. Logan. Van Leer, shot. Goal. Newman with the goal up front. 10-1. 2:39 remaining. That's a lot of activity in front of the goal. Well, they've got the most pads on, so. Levi takes the face off. Braden and Robbie with him. Miles and Ollie behind him. Uh-oh. Friend from the right. Shot. Ooh. Gets knocked down by the stick. Looked like it had eyes for the top corner. Glancy slings it. Hard rebound off the goalie. Fleeman picks up the puck, goes center with it. And here comes Cougars. They send it on net. 1:45. Glancy. Robbie just wanted to unleash. Pidich tries to fight it forward. Maverick with Mason, Dane, Brock, and Mason. Hensler. Ooh, gets deflected. Stays in play. 50 seconds left in the game. Uncle's Bay. foiled. Maverick with Brock. Oh, what a save, goal. They're calling it no goal. That's the game. That's it. Thanks for joining.